Hi. Okay. Hi everyone. Okay, so I was supposed to check. I think we started with like Tanzania yesterday, and I realized okay, I already spoke about Tanzania. We did Kenya too, and then we were doing Portugal like on the live session yesterday, and there were a couple of cases around Portugal that when I started, I felt like, oh, this is really interesting. This is you know a great start. But I guess as I continued to explore, I figured that even though it seemed like it was a great start, it wasn't enough for me to say, okay, I want to go after this place. Like there was not enough cases. Now, it doesn't mean that I wouldn't still look at Portugal when I move to like Facebook. But right now that I'm on TikTok, I can't find enough on it. And also I moved to Kyrgyzstan, and yeah, I didn't really say a lot on Kyrgyzstan too. Other than like lots of folks saying it was a cool place and all of that. So I guess basically all I'm trying to say is that I'm done with like the first six cities that I thought I was going to go to, and out of the six, only two gave me like the right signals. So I decided that again, this was my thinking, my hypothesis after the research yesterday. I thought to myself that just what if I look into places that have like cases of over tourism in them? Because if it has cases of over tourism, you can be sure that the safety concerns will be very high, and travelers will be looking for help. Because then again, it is no longer dependent on seasons. Because I mentioned like a few hypotheses that I also had yesterday to how seasons kind of affect travelers' inflow, and then how travelers inflow kind of affect what happens in a local environment, and how much of that really gets on social media, right? Because locals always want you to respect their place, respect their culture. So half of the time, most of them are always careful about the report stuff. Again, because their proximity to the city, it's not like they're going anywhere. So yeah, and so even if they're sharing their perspective on a place, they are always sharing it from a place of I'm not saying this to you for you to take a decision. I'm just saying it so that you can see or learn from my experience, and then they butter it up with it happens everywhere. Ah, and then the second thing, just like I had mentioned yesterday, I'm not doing this search because, of course, I'm not doing this search because of geography. So it's not like a tour thing. It's not like a tour trip. It is on field, on ground research work and all of that. And so even if whatever I'm doing online is a bigger similitude of what's going to happen next year on the field pilot, I still need to get enough demands online for me to think that okay, then we can start with these countries, right? Because what I'm doing now is what's going to shape that trip. But most importantly, before shaping that trip, it's also what I need to get like our first three case studies. Like I said, I already have like two folks, but I need one more. And just having one more does not mean that I will just do TikTok and quit Facebook when that wasn't like the initial plan. We're still going to go to Facebook. We're still going to see what's happening there. No data is useless, right? Every data that we're gathering, whatever article or research I'm reading, it is informing safety as a system. Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. So yes, trademark safety as a system. Yeah, that's the name of the subscription side of things. But yeah, inside Zago. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it basically. So one other thing I did was yes, when there was over tourism, then I watched like lots of videos of solo travelers saying places that they feel like is not safe in the world that they've been to, but they feel like it's not safe because you can literally be groped, you can be scammed, your pockets can be picked, and things like that. And I was thinking to myself, really, if I then have to go with places suffering over tourism, or I then have to go with places that, you know, they are there have been several complaints about that have like lots of crime. I don't know yet. Then I had like two other plans that okay, since I've gotten some traction in Asia, which is like Tali, Bali, sorry, I said Tali, Bali, Thailand and Bali, I have like lots of data points. And I told myself, what if I decide to is this vertical? Yeah. What if I decide to move vertically in that same region? Let's see what will happen. So I decided that okay, I'm going to try a little bit of the Philippines and Vietnam. I'll see if I can get data points on those. And if I cannot, we'll come to a decision together. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen, open up my TikTok, and let's see. Let me note these two places that we're going to. Mm, Philippines and Vietnam. I did read a couple of complaints on some certain parts of Philippines, but I feel like that's not enough for me to decide that okay, oh, um, lots of places in this place are not like safe or like there's a lot going on. Even if I've read, I have to see for myself. So yep, is this? Oh, that's not me. That's Simone. Mm. Let's see. So let me start sharing my screen. Uh, Entire screen is like this. Hold up. Entire screen. Then so we're clear. I'm always Philippines travel safe. So am I sharing my screen? Okay. I'm just copying and duplicating this. What? Hmm. Doesn't look like there's space in between. Maybe it's just like my side. Nah, this is not nice. Okay. So the parts of Philippines that is not safe, but uh, any personal experiences. Mhm. Mhm. Alrighty. Alright. Oh, okay, let's see. I'm trying to see when I really gonna think. She just said in the car. It's crazy. Mm. Oh, that's terrible. What's my person in the comments? And people feel like I agree with her. I could screenshot a few, but beyond just like screenshotting. Yeah, that is so crazy. It's everywhere. It's so true. So there are less vacation tips and bonus activities. I like that. This is just good for me to kind of validate the work we were doing. Mm. Okay, I think I saw something. Okay, somebody had died. Okay, okay, something. Woman photographs and videos. And see SA Philippines. It could probably be something in the Philippines. Because for September. Yeah, that was me. Yeah. This is a major problem happening, and then we cannot solve it. So, Right. When was this? It was last year, so it must have been soon. Mm. And I think it's also important to like now begin to like sensitize travelers. And how do we do that? Is literally by partnering with the local ambassador, having somebody on board maybe once a week, sharing truths, safety tips about their country. Because there are many things that travel agents will tell you, tour operators will even tell you. It's so boring that you have to really get there to experience it. But if the locals they are saying, okay, this happens, this is true, this is how you can feel safe. And you know that okay, even if you're going to go to the place, there's like a voice of truth, and you're like really prepared. Alright, so if you want to this is good, but it's just like it's been a while, so I can't follow up or help with this, but I can actually add Philippines to where one of the places that I'm going to be visiting. That's just the only thing I can do. If I saw that, yeah, but it's, I'm seeing certain similitudes of what I see in Thailand and the Philippines too. I'm not seeing anything. In the first 10 seconds already. Mm. I don't think this is the Philippines. Sorry. Why do I keep saying sorry? Sorry, it's a default. Because when you hear that something bad has happened to somebody, you just say sorry. But this was like a long time ago. So I think that this being feeling people without their consent, I think it's a very popular thing in Asia. Because it's the same in Thailand and Bali, but of course, different scenarios. Like this was filming in the gym, the other person was like filming, where they were on the beach. Yep. I need this command shift. I just felt that could be probably. Oh, Mexico. I'm not looking at Mexico at all. For some reasons. Are you kidding? When was this? This was a long time ago. I mean, maybe a long time, but yeah. I'm not thinking else. I was still just going to go the same way I was supposed to go, even though I have like all my evidences already. Because, so the Philippines. Voices. And I'm just thinking through whatever comments I'm saying because you just realize that this is not only like an infrastructural problem. Sometimes this is like a government problem, and I don't know. You just have to hold that. What was 15 hours ago? Okay, I need to reach out to this folks because uh, you just have to hope that when you're doing a great thing, you're taking it to people that are open to that kind of change. You know, for friends. Let me go right to message. Well, she didn't say anything in particular. I'm just gonna ask if she like lives in the Philippines. Uh, since I don't like using my deck stuff for social media, it's just a little walk around. But I'll see, man. So yeah, see what I was saying. Okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna wait till this opens. I don't know. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'll see you tomorrow same time. Thank you for your support.